as requested in this video, I'm going to show you the setup if you'd like to connect your G10 Tenlamp mixer to an audio mixer connected to your laptop. Most likely this is for streaming or recording purposes. Without further ado, let's get started. And now let me show you the things, cables I will be needing in the setup. First of all, this is the G10 Mixer or G10 Tenlamp mixer, and this is the audio mixer I will be connecting, and this is the laptop, Windows laptop I will be using. So as you can see, I already opened the background music, let's say a sample karaoke song if you wanted to record later. And I will be using the camera, so camera of this laptop, and then the microphone, condenser microphone, so it's just over here. So this is the one I will be connecting. Now over here, so I always wanted to give you option if there is, so this one is just optional. If you have this one here, then this should be good, or if you have this, then that's good also. So again, if you have a TS dual mono that looks like this, and then the other end is TRS or 3.5 millimeter male, so the one that has two lines, then you're good. You don't need to have this one. But if you have this one and you don't have this TS dual mono, then that's fine. So if you have this RCA to 3.5 millimeter jack, so TRS, the one that has two lines, and for this you will need this 2 adapter, so that looks like that, RCA on the other end, and so it looks like that on this one. So this is 6.35 millimeter jack. Okay, so again, if you have this one, RCA, and this adapter, then you're good. Or if you have this one here, TS dual mono to 3.5 millimeter jack, you're good also. Okay, and we will need one of these. This is just USB-C to USB type A. And we will not forget, we will have to use an earphone. If you have a headphone, you can use that because we'll have to monitor the audio. And this XLR cable, male to female, we'll use this to connect our condenser microphone to this mixer over here. Okay, and now let's start the connections. First, let's connect this condenser microphone. And then we'll just use mic number 1 over here. And now let's connect, maybe let's use first this one here. So TS dual mono to 3.5 millimeter jack. So from here, if your audio mixer has stereo out, you can connect it from there. Or if you have a monitor out, you can connect this one also over here. So either of these ports works. So let's say stereo out, we'll use this stereo out. Okay, and now the other end, we will connect to the mic port of this G10 mixer. So from here, you have 2 mic ports over here. Maybe let's connect to mic 1. Okay, and now we will connect this laptop to here. And for that, we will use this USB-C to USB type A. Connect it to here, to the one that's for OTG. There you go. And now connect the other end, wherever is the USB port of your laptop. Finally, we will connect an earphone or a headphone, whatever you have, to monitor the audio. It's just at the bottom over here. You have this ports here, so you can use this one, or if your headphone has a USB-C on the end, then you can use this one here. So we'll just select from here. Now that I'm all set, so as you notice, I already turned on this audio mixer over here, and also this G10 mixer is already turned on, and I already set the background music over there, and I already opened the camera of this laptop. I'm actually using a different camera, so you can attach whatever camera you want to connect to your laptop. So what I'll do is I will be recording what I'm doing right now so that I can share to you also the audio output while I am doing the testing. So as you notice, my microphone is a bit far from me, so what I'll do, so I don't have to get closer to this condenser microphone, I'm just gonna turn my volume from here. So on this mixer over here, to control the volume of your microphone is going to be from here. So this one mic, because I connected it only to mic number 1, so it's going to be over here. Master volume is going to be over here, and then you can also increase the volume from this a G10 mixer, so something like that. And by the way, whatever you're doing, streaming or recording, do not forget to turn your main output to high all the time. I wanted to set it over 50% all the time because it will depend on your settings over here to your audio output from your recording or streaming. If this one is low, then your audio output from your recording or streaming will be low as well. And monitor, so it's up to you how loud it is you want to hear from your earphone or headset or headphone, and this is how to control that. Okay, and now what I'll do is I'm going to start recording now from this laptop so that I can share to you also the audio output as to whatever I am doing. Okay, so I'm going to start recording now from here. Okay, there you go. Sound check. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the audio that you are hearing, this is now the audio recorded from this laptop over there, from this settings. So again, as I mentioned earlier, to control your volume of your microphone is going to be on here. So again, you can turn it up from here, or you can turn it up also from here. This is the master volume of your mixer. So you can turn it up some more, but that's too loud. I'm just going to put it back. And also from here. So your mic volume is right there. Anyway, it's you have the monitor over here. The maximum is 16. There you go. So we're not going to set it to the maximum. I'm just going to set it to maybe 9. Okay, so again, that is how you control your volume of your microphone. Now the advantage of connecting the mixer, audio mixer, to your G10 mixer is that however many inputs over here, you can control the volume of those microphones. So let's say you have 4 microphones connected over here. You can control, let's say, lower the other one, increase the other one, so something like that. Don't forget also, if in case you are connecting a condenser microphone, you have to turn on the 48-volt phantom power. Otherwise, it will not work. So over here on this audio mixer, it's up to you if you want to, however way you want to set your equalizer so high, it's more for treble. So if you want to turn it up, then it sounds like that. And then the mid, just play around with it, turn it to the left, turn it low or turn it up, then it's going to be like that. And the low is more for bass, turn it up and turn it low or down. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm just going to set all 3 at the middle. And then the effects over here, so I know different audio mixers has different ways in controlling them. So in this audio mixer that I have, even if I turn the effects on this side here for the microphone at 3 o'clock already, there's still no effects. That is because there is a master control of my effects. So it's over here. So I have to turn this up, something like that, for my vocals to have effects. I'm just going to set it to 0 for now. If you are curious, if you can use this setup for voice changer, you can. It will work. So let me tap the voice changer over here.
Okay, so this is now male voice sound check. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me tap the voice changer again.
And this is now the female voice sound check. Testing 1, 2, and then one more. Okay, so this is now the baby voice. Okay, let me tap again this preset reverb.
Okay, so this is now the original sound. So whenever you select original sound over here, normally your voice will be flat without any effects, not unless you add effects from this mixer. So it should have effects still if you add effects from this mixer. Okay, let me show you. So again, this is now set to original, so which means your vocals should be flat without any effects, but I will add effects from this mixer. Sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So it has effects. Okay, let me set it back to 0. There you go. And now from this reverb preset, it's up to you really what you want to use. There are quite a few options on here. Okay, let's press it again. Okay, so this is KTV mode. So this is more for maybe singing, karaoke. So it's up to you. So as you notice, even if this reverb control here is at 0, it has reverb right away because that is the preset vocal mode or reverb from this G10 mixer. Now, if you want to maybe turn this up over here, the control. So turn it up, and then whenever you turn it to 0, even if it's set to KTV mode, your reverb will be low, like this low right now, because you turn it up and then turn it down. So that's kind of how to lower it or set it like that. And now from here, if you want to add effects from this mixer, so same thing, if you don't have the master volume or effects control, then set it from here. But again, this mixer that I have that has a master control for the effects is over here. So what I'll do is I am going to turn this up. Sound check, testing 1, 2, and there you go. So I am adding effects from this mixer plus the effects of this G10 mixer. So again, this is pretty much how you use it if you want to use that effects. Okay, so now let me check another maybe reverb preset on here. Okay, so this time this is shouting mode. So same, it has effects, it has echo, reverberation on it. And if you want to, let's say reverb depth, I'm going to turn it up and then turn it down. Sound check, testing 1, 2. And so now it's like almost flat. Okay, let me do it on the other side, reverb length. Okay, sound check, testing 1, 2. There you go, sound check. And then I'm gonna turn it down, sound check. Testing 1, 2. So right now you still have reverb, echo and reverb, but it's not as much. And now if you want to add again from this audio mixer, you can. Okay, I'm gonna turn my effects on here. Sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound check. So there you go. So you can use that if you like. Now, let me play the music there as our background music. To control the background music is going to be from this laptop, wherever is the volume control, you can control it from there. And also from this volume within this YouTube, and also here. So the music volume knob. And before you record or go live streaming, do not forget, make sure to turn the loopback on from this G10 mixer. Otherwise, if the loopback is off, it will not be recorded or it will not be heard by your viewers from your streaming. Okay, so maybe let's double check. Just make sure that the loopback is on. Okay, loopback is off. Let me tap it again. Okay, now that the loopback is on, I'm good. So that means if I'm going to play this background music over there, it should be recorded also. Okay, I'm gonna play it now. Okay, there you go. So from here, as I mentioned, you can control it from here. You can turn it up, or you can lower it also from within this YouTube. Okay, so something like that, or turn it up again. Or this is your music volume. So again, the maximum is 16. You can turn it up some more. There you go. Or lower it, or set it to 0 even. There you go. Okay, let me pause this one first. Okay, and by the way, maybe on your streaming, you can maybe use the docking. This one is like a Dutch for the other kind of sound card. So what it is that if you talk, it lowers the volume of your background music, and then when you stop talking, the volume of your background music should pick up. Okay, let me give you a short sample. So I'll play this one over there. Okay, I'm gonna tap now the docking feature over here, or button. Okay, now that it is on, so as you noticed, you could hardly hear the background music, but if I'm going to stop talking, it should pick up. Okay, there you go. So again, that is the use of that docking feature. So I'm going to tap it again to turn it off. Okay, there you go. So I just turned it off. Okay, so anyway, this is pretty much how to use it. Now, if you want to know all the features of this G10 mixer, I will be adding a link under the description below. Okay, so now let me give you a short sample. Maybe I'll record a short sample singing so that you can maybe have an idea as to what will be the audio output. Okay, so I'm going to tap this one again. Okay, so that's streamer mode. I'm going to tap it again. Okay, so this is now the MC mode. Maybe I'll use this one. Okay, so again, from here, it's up to you if you want to add, actually, the reverb is too much already. So it's up to you if you want, if you're good with this setup, or if you want to maybe, okay, move this up and then turn it down. So there you go. So it's not as much. There you go. So it's not as much. And now, if you want to use the effects from here, so maybe I'll use this one, sound check. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, there you go. So I am using the effects from this audio mixer plus the effects of this G10 mixer. Let me give you a short sample recording. Okay, I'm just going to turn this up a little bit more. Sound check. Okay, I'm going to play this one now. But somewhere down the road, our roads are gonna cross again. It doesn't really matter when, but somewhere down the road, I know that heart of yours will come to see that you belong with me. Okay, there you go. So let me pause it now. Okay, there you go. So again, that should be your audio output. And again, it's up to you to play around whatever is your preferred vocals. And if it happens that your mixer has gain, you can also play around with it, turn it up, turn it down, even your compressor. Compressor is very good to have if you have it in your mixer, because if the lows and the highs, at least it controls that. So if it's so low, at least it boosts that low voice, and then if it's too much, then it lowers that. It kind of neutralizes your audio output. So anyway, again, this is pretty much how to connect them, and this is just for recording purposes. But if you are going to do live streaming, setup will be pretty much the same. What you will have to do is, instead of opening the camera of this laptop, just log on to your streaming platform, maybe live streaming on Facebook. Just open it and set this as your input and your output. And now let me show you using this other cable or cord over here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to remove this one over here. As I showed you earlier, this one is connected to the mic port. So over there, so I'm just going to remove that one. And what I will do is I will connect this one instead. So from here, so pretty much the process is the same. So TRS, the one that has two lines, we will connect again to the mic port of this G10 mixer. So just select mic 1 or 2. Let's use mic 2 this time. Okay, and from here, the other end we will connect, so you can either connect to monitor or stereo out. From here, I'll connect this adapter to each of them. So there you go. As I said, you can connect it to monitor or stereo out. So I'll connect it to the monitor this time. Okay, there you go. So now we're all set again. Okay, so from here, let's do a test. So what I'll do is I'll do the same thing. I'm going to record again whatever I'm doing to that camera over there, so I can share to you the audio output. Okay, I'm going to start now recording from here. And now, whatever you are hearing, this is again the recorded audio from this laptop over there. So as you can see, it does work using this cable. So again, this is RCA to 3.5 millimeter jack, and with the use of this adapter over there. So RCA to 6.35 millimeter jack. So you can connect it to either monitor or stereo out, and process is the same, connected to the mic port of this G10 mixer. Okay, so from here, maybe let's select a different reverb preset. Okay, not the original, but for singing, maybe you don't want to use the original. Okay, let's tap it again. Okay, so this is now the KTV mode. So again, KTV mode has lots and lots of reverb on it. So again, what I'll do is I'm just going to move this up. Okay, there you go, and then move it so up, and then move it slowly down to lower the reverberation. So okay, there you go. Sound check. Testing 1, 2. So it's not as much. From here, it's up to you if you want to increase your effects from this mixer instead. Okay, so I'm going to add effects from this mixer. Sound check. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound check. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound. Okay, so from here I am, let me show you first if it works for voice changer, which is most likely it will. Okay, let's stop the voice changer.
Okay, so this is the male voice, so as you notice, it does work.
And this is the female voice, it does work. Okay, I'm gonna go back to reverb preset.
Okay, so let's use the KTV mode. So again, from here, if you do not want that much of effects, so again, what you do is just turn it up, this reverb depth, and then slowly turn it back down. From here, the effects is not as much, and then you can add effects from this mixer if you would like. Okay, sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe let's use this settings. Okay, so let me do a sample recording from here. Sometimes goodbyes are not forever. It doesn't matter if you're gone. I still believe in us together. I understand more than you think I can. You have to go out on your own so you can find your way back home. Okay, let me pause it from there. Okay, there you go. So again, that should be your audio output if you want to set it like that. So as you notice, as I am singing, I turn my effects up a little bit more on here. So it's pretty much really up to you. If you want more effects, then this is how you do it. So unlike here, if you just tap simply the reverb preset, so that's fixed, not unless you move this one up or down, then it changes your vocal modes. That's pretty much how you do it. You can combine the effects from this mixer to the effects of your G10 mixers. Again, if you want to know all the features of this G10 mixer, I had made a video already on that, and I will be adding a link under the description below. And that is all I can share for today. I hope this video gives you an idea as to the setup if you will be connecting your G10 Tenlamp mixer to an audio mixer connected to your laptop for recording or streaming. As I said, this is also a streaming setup. So what you do, instead of opening the camera of your laptop, just log into your maybe FB account or YouTube account and live stream from there. Again, setup should be the same. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like this type of video, please give it a like. And if you want more of this type of videos, consider subscribing if you haven't done yet. And hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.